Test micro, bonjour. Ah, parfait. Et en plus c'est... Bonjour et bienvenue, donc nous allons tester un petit point and click, peut-être pas le finir aujourd'hui, c'est Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard. On va mettre en français. Il y a fort longtemps, dans un monde lointain, une série d'événements mystérieux était sur le point de se produire au royaume de nombreux.
Our sacred library! It's on fire! All our knowledge! Lost! Who could have done such a thing?
We tried everything to extinguish those flames. Now we're all doomed.
Maintenant, nous sommes tous au point.
The ancient scrolls may be destroyed, but still no misfortune will befall us animals. Not tomorrow,
Ni demain.
and not in 1 year.
Forcément.
But the day will come when the survival of all will depend on these irretrievable
Dépendra de
writings.
ces écritures désormais. Ça va vite. 500 ans plus tard,
Are
qu'est-ce qu'on a
we
eu?
there yet? I'm so tired!
Fatigué.
Pull yourself together!
Oh, arrête un peu.
What is it now? My wool feels so heavy today. Oh man, can't you stop whining for 1 second? I think you've stepped in something there. There are antlers peeping out of your wool. Whoa! A robot in my wool?
Greetings! May I introduce myself? I'm Finn, and I must say, you sheep are a wonderful means of transportation.
So I was carrying you through the entire forest all this time? Oh, don't worry. We'll put you where you belong.
Thank you. That's not necessary. I'm almost where I want to be. Have a great day, you two cuties. Oh, by the way, I'm just on my way to the Valley of Hill. We deer are preparing for our annual Club Moss Festival. Would you like to come along?
Go fry an egg, Roebuck boy.
Oh, too bad. See you around. The valley still looks just like it did back then. Time seems to have stood still here while I was away. By the little forest down in the valley live my parents. How often I used to skip along this well-trodden path. It has become a little wider. Just this turn, and I'll be at my parents' home. Oh, I can hardly wait to see them again after all these years. They'll be making eyes for sure. What happened here? My parents' home. It's completely destroyed. Hello? No trace of my family. Oh no, something bad has happened here. Strange footprints. Something's coming closer. I better hide. It's gone again. What in Hippo's name was that? These tracks must belong to one of those creatures. Surely they lead me to where my family was taken. I must find them. Something must have happened here. The soil is still fresh. I'll take some soil from the footprints. Nothing in the beams. This cruel thing did... The footprints disappear from here on. I haven't wandered through those gates in ages. Why is there a crowd gathering?
Behold, the king's ambassador is nearing.
Dear townsfolk, I, as the ambassador of our king, bring you good news in these dark days.
Oh.
Ah!
As we all observed in horror, the wolves have returned to our territory. A terrible incident that we have been trying to prevent since the establishment of the Wolf District. But this wave of destruction and kidnapping of helpless fellow animals will come to an end. The king has come up with a plan to make the Wolf District escape-proof in the future. Tomorrow, he will arrive here and let this plan be put into action.
Finally, this nightmare has come to an end.
This was the good news I was told. I will now rest at the inn and then visit the neighboring towns.
Hooray for the king!
The wolves are responsible for this?
Good day. Greetings. What you see in front of you is my small but fine general merchandise stand.
What do you have to offer?
I knew you'd ask. Look and be amazed. Here we have... Wait, what do I actually have here? A half-finished mended sock, an old toothbrush, a green heap with various mushroom crops on it. Ugh, this was the chocolate croissant from the previous year. Here we have something. These unspeakably... And of course, the one thing that everyone has a burning desire for. Torches. I came up with a joke myself.
Ugh. I expected a bit more.
At least I offer quality. When will you find scarves as warm as these?
It's high summer. I like the scarf. To barely escape heat stroke at 1,000 degrees is my passion.
I knew it. Only 5 gold coins.
I'm afraid I don't...
Too bad.
That torch seems useful.
I knew just by looking at you that you would choose this high-quality torch. Only 2 silver coins.
Great, I've got that much.
It is yours. Something to light the fire is included.
Can you tell me what's going on here?
That's not hard to see, is it? The wolves are on the loose. Total state of emergency.
I wonder if the king is really going to get a handle on things here.
Sure, let them go ahead and heighten the walls around the wolves' area. On the other hand, the situation is actually not so bad for myself. The more animals remain in the city, the more interested eyes glance over my
Do you think that the wolves are behind?
But I think...
Do you think...
But I think...
Subject change...
Are you just... Don't say anything against my trash. Sometimes it sells like hotcakes with the rats.
I'll be on my...
Cheer up, buddy. I promise, things will brighten up soon.
Fancy jewelry and all sorts of shiny things in the Valley of the Magpies nearby. While I have no interest in these things, the magpies are not averse to gossip, as I know. Maybe they have seen something. Morning!
I wish you an absolutely tremendous morning, my friend from the forest.
Well, it could be better. What can I buy here?
For just 1 gold coin, I can pick up any trail for you. Bring me something whose smell I can sniff, and bada boom, bada woof, I'll pick up the scent and find whatever it is you're looking for.
Ah, useful. I'll come back when I have something.
So be it.
Strange things are going on here.
All right, you can feel on your whole body just how tense the mood here is right now. Even my fleas are hopping around much more nervously than usual. Ouch! Ah, that was Olga. That old cow is the worst of the bunch right now.
Do you think that the wolves are behind all this?
I must admit that I've met a wolf only twice in my life. Consequently, I can only comment on them to a limited extent from my own experience. But I think that the old stories about their cruelty already speak for themselves. However, their approach is really peculiar. Yesterday, when I went into the woods to my old favorite pasture to do some business, I found there, to my horror, only a broken tree stump with strange metal parts sticking out of it. I could only express my deep sorrow for this with the loudest, most heart-wrenching yelp that I ever made in my dog's life. How could the wolves do such a thing? And above all, what do they want to achieve with it?
Have you seen two deer? My parents disappeared without a trace during one of these alleged attacks.
That's terrible. Unfortunately, I have seen nothing. But I will keep my eyes, ears, and especially my nostrils open.
Let's talk about something else. Smell you later.
I have an open nostril for you at all times. But better stay in town. You never know. This is exactly the price I charge for my services. Only I'm missing a cent I could pick up for you.
Oh, that's right.
Strange. I smell an intense and very strange note. By all the fleas of my great-grandfather. Usually I'm known for my sense of smell, but I can't place the note.
No problem, but could you pick up the scent of it?
Give me the gold piece, and then follow me. The trail leads right to the entrance of the mole mines.
What is this place?
The moles were mining here a few years ago. However, it was never particularly productive here, if I remember correctly. Now, the mine is closed.
So I guess I'll have to go in there.
I don't know if this is such a good idea. You would better come back to town and wait for the king to get a grip on the current situation.
And abandon my family?
Actually, I would like to help you so much. But out here, my knees are shaking with fear.
Go back to town. I'll get to the bottom of this on my own.
All right. I wish you all the luck.
Well, those rocks sure picked a nice place to lie down. I would prefer them one size smaller. Somebody must have smashed some rocks. I may not have eaten anything this morning, but that was definitely not my stomach. Phew. It's so dark. Let there be light. Well, thank you very much. There's some draught that thinks it has to blow out every fire. I can still squeeze through this narrow gap. I don't think anyone will get far with this boat. The wood is brittle from back to front, and it all reminds me more of Swiss cheese than a watercraft. Greetings!
Shush! I am a rock.
Keep your paws off those mind-expanding mushrooms.
No, you don't understand. That's my strategy.
Huh?
I've been trying to get my hands on one of these glowing bugs for 3 days now. But these little animals are so terribly shy. If I stay here long enough and don't move, they might think that I am a rock. As soon as one of the bugs crawls on me, I strike.
Oh,
unfortunately not. But maybe even tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, or the day after.
You'll achieve great things one day, my friend. jar.
I'm sorry, but that jar is extremely important to me.
I'm leaving.
All right, but be a little quieter.
The owner of this jar... The plant is rooted deeply into the ground of the cave. I only took some of the sticky leaves. They definitely like the leaves, but I guess I'm still too close. The leaves stick to the wood quite nicely. He couldn't resist the leaves.
Hey, that doesn't count.
I just like to make things a little easier for myself. A source of warmth on cold... Besides ashes... Let there be light. Ugh, I probably have to go in there. At this spot, my little buddy still gives off enough light. It's always better to have both hooves free. Something tells me this is probably not part of the mole mines anymore. What is that over there? Between all this rock, I can... Uh-oh. That is definitely not a wolf! Let's get out of here. Whoa! That sounded like it hit quite good. This thing will probably not get back on its feet so quickly. Uh-oh, that came from the tunnel. That smash with the iron gate was probably a bit much for this collapse-prone little place. Speak! Where have you taken my family? Well, it was worth a try. Hey, a little hatch can be opened here. Ugh, looks like there are huge dark veins in there. They can even be pulled out. I could pull this one out even further, but that's enough for now. It's attached to this creature. I leave him here as long as I need light. I wonder how many shiny things have already disappeared. You announce your presence with...
A stranger wishes to be granted an audience.
One moment, please. Who dares to disturb me? Ooh, now that's one handsome visitor. I don't see you deer around here very often.
Oh, stop. This always makes me blush.
We should meet for coffee and grains sometime. Your treat, of course.
To be honest, that's not why I'm here.
Aw, what a pity. Then Surely you want to see all the shining riches we magpies have piled up.
No, not that either.
Oh! What?
How dare you!
What could possibly be more important than these wonderful treasures?
What could this terrible creature in the mole mines be?
I don't know what you're talking about. Surely you are getting caught up in the hysteria of the town animals.
No, really, there's something very wrong here.
You are very right to take me out of my weekly coin bath because of such nonsense is already a sky-high stinking impudence. But I can't stay angry with you. Apart from that, I have no influence on the coastal region. Whatever happens there, there is nothing I can do about it.
Something bad has happened to my family.
A little more specific, please.
My parents have disappeared without a trace, and I'm looking for them everywhere. Have you magpies seen anything?
We have certainly noticed that quite a few animals have been kidnapped recently. I hate to cause frown lines on your handsome face, but unfortunately we didn't see anything.
Do you have any guesses?
Well, rumor has it that the wolves may have something to do with it. But let's be honest, it has become quite popular to declare wolves as scapegoats for every disaster. The wolves may be a peculiar pack.
A quite uneducated and illiterate bunch.
Shut up over there! But I must say that in all these years, we magpies have never had any conflicts with them. In fact, I would say that something else is going on here, but I have not dealt with it in more detail. I have other things to do. After all, my magnificent gold coins don't polish themselves.
I wonder if you could help me.
You are really going out on a limb there.
I must apologize. I have a lot to do right now. Around this time of day, I'm usually busy feasting my...
You're kidding, right?
Are you sure you don't want to take a look yourself? The sparkle of our jewelry is sure to take your mind off things until your parents return.
What did I... What's the situation?
We magpie, honestly. I don't... You can... But the...
Could I surely...
Too much!
Excuse... Everyone must learn even a...
Time is of...
Sure you... Oh, typical forest animal.
Oh boy. These magpies are just the little egocentrics I always thought they were. I wonder how many shiny things... You announce your presence...
That rope!
Hello?
Time is of the...
Sure, Oh, typical.
I guess this is where they keep It may look incredible, but it's also... the spikes also sting like crazy. Then I'll squeeze into this thing against my will. Ow! Spikes sting... Not only that, let's get it off. It doesn't help... Hey,
Go ahead. I need it. You must be foolish. It must be obvious that the wolves are up to mischief. I beg of you. We do not want, nor can we afford any more
I gotta go.
trust.
The entrance to my father used to go crazy. The dreaded... The part of this forest where the entire wolf... strange. Then I'll squeeze into this thing against my will. Ouch! Spikes sting... This moron has torn my whole Thank you. Something This place is all bolted. I'll never get in there. Typical wolf arc, even though I... Only sailor's junk. This is probably the most... I can see the... Hello!
What's that? Get off my ship, boy. And please,
I'm Finn! You're the ferryman here, right?
that's right, boy. A seal of action and adventure.
But...
What do you mean?
Your boat's all messed up and stuck in the sand. Probably as deep as you looked into your meat glove.
You're right. But trust me, I know the surrounding seas as thorough. However, at the moment, things are looking... What else can I do but get drunk like there's no tomorrow?
That's great!
Whoa, slow down. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My ferries... The sea is too unpredictable at the moment, even for a more than competent sea...
Let's talk about something else. What's that?
What? What kind of...
A vile, steely thing that seems bent on... It may even leave the mine soon and come here!
That's fine with me.
I see I can't expect any help. Huh?
Can't you smell the salty air of the highs?
You mean that old thing
I guess you're right, kid. The SS Warrenbite hasn't seen... But wait, that means we are in my hut. But then, this terrible swaying must be... It must be the mattress. Oh, if I get my fins on the...
What are you talking about?
Can't you see how mercilessly it spins? Oh no!
I gotta go.
Stay...
I don't need another leaf. In case I get thirsty, it provides cool refreshment for the... If only the spare... Someone left a thing there on the brim. A piece of soap. It must have seen... What a term... It's all slippery now. Rise and shine. I can't get him to move one. It supports the entire front side of the hut. Everything I won't be able to move away this pile. It's me again!
Nice, but shush! I'm all right.
This brave guy is already... She was just as tiny as... Since the hut is destroyed... Since the hut... I guess you have to be a real... I have always had an ambivalent relationship. He has simply spread his roots across the path and made me stumble countless times. A tiny hole, which leads to the other side of the tree. Under the tree is a kind of cavity, which narrows. It definitely hasn't got. There seems to be a small hole between the roots. I'll leave that old buddy alone. After so many years as a tree, you deserve your rest here. These rocks here like to lie around. Too big. What a view! I can even see the neighboring. I don't think that will do any good. I don't think that will do any. Hello there!
Greetings.
Have you?
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure.
It seems we can.
The music.
Yes, a song, but they only use.
Tell me more.
I know a hedgehog band that is.
Oh, hedgehog.
Yes, but they do that on purpose, and it's called sometimes this. And often, the amount of scratching even reaches more than two.
I think I heard something about that one. My great-grandfather couldn't stand that stuff. He liked more melodic choruses with...
I believe you. Older folks can't stand music, but every genre has to evolve. Where would we...
Well...
Oh, and groups of how... And it's...
Rap. I had me on the lute, but soon that occasional one. I had a band me, but soon one to move. I'll be on my
state.
So,
It at least makes everything a bit more let's just say I'm slowly coming to and by
thanks, but I need a clear head right.
It's best.
I don't think I... Morning!
I wish you enough. Oh, you look frighteningly pale. Excuse me?
No, no.
Apparently, there are really I beg you, stay in the city and wait. Whatever is happening, we little animals up.
Smell you like...
I haven't, but better